Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. I am so proud of this football team, man. Look, we're top of the table again. And this performance, this is a title challenging performance. Because a lot of the games we've played, we've been so good all season. This game, it was a game of two halves. The first half, we were not at the races. We were 2-1 up. God knows how. It's because they had Trent Alexander-Arnold on the pitch who couldn't defend for his life. But that second half, the attack, the pace we played at, combined with our grit in defence, that is what won us this game. I can't believe we've come through against Liverpool, who we always lose to. Every time, it's just guaranteed we will lose to Liverpool. We can't beat them for our life. But we managed to do it. And this might show a change of corner for Arsenal, a change of events, a change of fortunes. Maybe this is a different Arsenal team we're talking about. A team that can really push on and be the second closest team to Manchester City. Man City being one, of course, us following very close by in number 2. As always, as I do with every Arsenal game, I'm going to go through my thoughts of it. And of course, give my player ratings at the end. Let me know your thoughts of the match in the comment section down below. It started off rapid. We scored within a minute. Martinelli on the score sheet. The analysis all before the game was saying Martinelli versus Trent is looking like a cookout for Martinelli. He's going to be licking his lips looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold's defending, and it was showcased in the first minute. Beautiful counter-attack by Arsenal. Ball comes through to Ødegaard, and Trent, his body positioning is just horrible. You cannot let the ball come inside of you. You learn that from the minute you're a defender, the minute you're a fullback. It's one of the first things you learn. The ball has to go outside of you towards the corner flag, not inside of you towards the goal. He lets Martinelli run inside. The ball comes inside, and it's a secured, easy finish by Martinelli into the bottom corner. 1-0 to the Arsenal. But then after that, we went on a little flurry for about 2-3 minutes, and then it cooled down. And then Liverpool started to take control. Thiago, Henderson on the ball. And we couldn't compete. I was watching that first half thinking, where's this Arsenal team gone? We are not at the races whatsoever in this first half. It was all Liverpool. We had 3 midfielders in there. Partey, Xhaka and Ødegaard. Yet for some reason, Henderson and Thiago were the ones on the ball. The one making things happen. Liverpool deservedly got their goal to make it 1-1. Darwin Nunez of all people. I mean, this geezer, he's in anger management issues classes right now. And he still managed to score against us. Been clowning him for so long. Either way, he did score. It was a deserved goal for Liverpool. Fully on the run of play. And then we managed to strike back. And I don't know how. It was literally, we were begging for the halftime whistle. 5 minutes added time. And then on the counter-attack, we see about 5 players streaming forward. Gabriel, the centre-back of all people, is furthest forward. Martinelli charging. He then cuts back. He sells Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sells him down the river. Trent's just committing forward. He cuts back. Plays it across. Gabriel, the centre-back, dummies it. And Saka stretching at the far post to put it in. 2-1 to the Arsenal. And completely against the run of play, we take the lead going into half-time. And then I was saying half-time we need to get at these boys because we're winning the game, but there's no ever reason we should be. We've been dominated on all facets of the pitch. Liverpool were in complete control. We just were lucky on the counter-attack. Either way, come out in the second half and we looked rapid. We looked at it. Ødegaard had a chance, literally right at the start, but right down the palm of Alisson. Yet this time against the one I play, Liverpool score. Firmino scores, and it was just all too easy. The ball was going through our midfield from defence to attack. No one was stopping them whatsoever, and it finds its way to Firmino. And this is a cold finish from Firmino because he doesn't once look at the goal. He's got his eyes on the ball the whole time, swivels, lets the ball go across his body, and then just left foot drills it across the goal. Ramsdale, no chance, and that was 2-2. And at that point, it's anyone's game. But being at home, this crowd support, the grit in the team, the continuity between the fans, the players, the managers, the staff, it brought us through because we had a little flurry, we had a little spell, and then eventually we got a penalty. Gabriel Jesus, the Brazilian blood in him, knows exactly what to do. IQ footballer, feels the slightest touch from Thiago's boot, tickled him even, and he drops dead to the floor, and that's a penalty. And who steps up? Bukayo Saka. And I said this is going to go full circle for Bukayo. After missing his penalty in the Euros, he now can win this game for Arsenal Football Club and lay down a marker for Arsenal this season. And what does he do? He steps up right into the corner. Alisson dived the right way but still had no chance saving it. And that was 3-2 to Arsenal. And that was 3 points to North London. And we go back to the top of the table. And now it's looking good because we're top of the table having played Man United, Tottenham and Liverpool. 3 tough teams, top teams, and we're still top of the table. Tottenham and Liverpool, still top of the table. Unbelievable these last few games for Arsenal Football Club. Since we lost to United, the turnaround we've had is unbelievable. I can't believe it. Credit to all the players and the staff. There's definitely some new energy around this football club, some new continuity. And I honestly believe we're going to do well this season. I honestly think we're going to title charge. This is giving me parallels to Leicester in 2016. If Man City weren't so good, we'd be running away with it right now. It's just Man City just such a good team that they're still favourites for this title despite us being top of the table. But remember Leicester that season, when Leicester were top and everyone was saying they're going to fall away, they're going to fall away. Then they beat one team, you're still going to fall away. Then they beat another test, still going to fall away. Everyone just thought Leicester would eventually fall away. But they kept at the top of the table and kept doing their business. No one gave them a hope at winning the title, but they kept at it. And eventually what happened is, come March, April, May, you're thinking, hold on a minute, they're favourites to win the title at this point. If we can just keep replicating that, no one's giving us title favourites, it's all going to Man City. If we could just keep doing our job, keep beating the teams we're meant to beat, keep getting results in unfavourable conditions, we're just going to keep at it. And come February, March, April, especially with a World Cup this season, who knows what's going to go on. If we're still in and around it, there's no reason we can't take this Premier League title, man. There's no reason we can't, especially because who knows with Man City, they may get injuries out of nowhere. Haaland may end up getting, I don't know, he might just fall over one time and break his leg. Who knows, man? The point is, you never know what can happen in football, so we just have to keep up with it, and who knows, we can have a chance at this Premier League title. Let's get into player rankings now. In goal, Aaron Ramsdale. Nunez goal, could have done better, I think. He didn't get his hand up too early, especially because the ball went in the middle of the net. The Firmino goal, he had absolutely no chance. Overall, 7 out of 10 for Ramsdale. Right back, Ben White, had a very good game. I do think he needs to do better on the goal. It's in between him and Saliba. Saliba, I think, was more at fault for it, but I'm still going to give Ben White an 8 out of 10 because it was a decent performance. Saliba, I'm only going to give a 7 to because the first goal wasn't his fault, but the second goal was. He gets attracted to the wrong run and leaves Firmino open, and then Gabriel has to come and cover, and Gabriel just does not get there in time, and Liverpool score. But Gabriel next to him also didn't have a great game. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Gabriel seems to have a mistake in him. I would not be against us purchasing a brand new left centre back and having Gabriel as a backup, because he's a really good backup, Gabriel, but he's got a mistake in him, and if we want to go for the title, we might need a better starting caliber left centre back. Either way, Tomiyasu today, unbelievable. Tomiyasu, he had Salah on him, locked him up completely. He was forced to take Salah off in around 60 minutes, Jurgen Klopp. Unbelievable from him. Tomiyasu, I'm giving 9 out of 10. Let's move into the midfield now. First half, these men were non-existent. Partey, Xhaka did not exist whatsoever. Second half, they made stuff happen. I'm going to give both of them a 7 out of 10. It wasn't their greatest performance because they only played really well for about 45 minutes, but they kept in there when they needed to, and they were in there heading the ball away on clearances sometimes even. Move on to the attacking players, the players that won us this match. Starting with Ødegaard, Cam. Also, influential at parts, not influential at other parts. Had a part to play in the goal, the first one, and also the third one, of course. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. Right wing, Saka, 8.5 out of 10. He scored when he needed to. He stepped up. Did Saka have an amazing game? No. I can barely even remember him getting on the ball. But when he touched the ball, it was gold. His touch per goal ratio must be absolutely amazing, man. He must have touched the ball about 7 times. Yet he scored twice. One with the penalty and, of course, a tap-in at the end of the first half. So unbelievable from him. The man next to him, though, on the other flank, Gabriel Martinelli, 9.5 out of 10. Unbelievable today. This kid is a star boy. Jurgen Klopp's his biggest fan. I don't know why he was gassing him up before the game started. You're just adding fuel to the fire, and he delivered today, Martinelli. In that first half, responsible for both of the goals. And if he wasn't there, we could have been blown out in that first half by Liverpool. And this might be a completely different match reaction. So big up Gabriel Martinelli. Unbelievable game from him. And Gabriel Jesus up front, a menace. A menace. He's a warrior as well. Literally almost got concussed twice. One when Tsimikas decided to do a UFC elbow move on him, knocking him out, fully unconscious. And then another time when Virgil van Dijk and Alisson are going for the ball and he just heads it in there and almost gets knocked out again. Unbelievable from Jesus again today, 8.5 out of 10. But overall, Arsenal come away with a massive 3 points. A massive test pass at the Emirates Stadium, and we go back to the top of the table. As always, let me know your thoughts of the match in the comment section down below. And if you enjoy Arsenal match reactions, this is the place to be. Make sure you subscribe on my road to 1,000 subscribers. I've been Wi-Fi, and I hope to catch you lot in the next video.